gold. I just feel like people need more cheese. Where's the queso?
We'll see. We'll see if Cham's the one to do it. If you remember, oh my god, if you remember, Cham was the person who pulled the drones against Pacomike last week.
Oh, you're right. Uh-oh. Little vendetta going on here.
That's what I mean. Like, even though Cham's a solid player, like, he's up for doing crazy stuff like that.
A little bit of bad blood going on here, possibly. I don't know. We'll see. Spawning in the top right-hand corner. If you guys haven't seen it, you should go check out the clips. ! Discord in the chat. It is crazy. The guy who tried to Oracle stop a drone pool. He is currently playing for Team Alpha X, representing Mexico. He's playing with the blue Protoss pieces. He is Pacomike, the guy with 2 first names.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Pillars of Gold LE, we have the man with 1 name. He is also representing Mexico, the Zerg player, also representing Team Exxon. It is Cham.
El Chupacabra.
El Chupacabra.
That's how Chivo died.
Cham sucked the life out of Chivo.
Yeah.
Oh,
he sucked their pockets dry. They just threw so much money into Cham, they eventually went broke.
That's what he does. That's what Cham does.
Cham ain't cheap.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, Exxon's next.
Yeah.
well, Cham, he actually can't be sucking blood right now due to coronavirus, so Exxon's spared for a little bit.
True. Make sure you social distance.
Mm-hmm. Make sure to stay 6 ducks apart from each other.
Yeah. Specifically 6 ducks.
6 ducks specifically.
Yeah.
Every duck is a foot. Everybody knows that.
Everyone knows that. It's common knowledge.
Everyone knows it. Yeah, common knowledge. All ducks are about a foot long, fully grown.
Yeah. Darking, did you know that? Huh?
Yeah. Where's your geography skills on that one?
Oh, good. We love you.
I love how Legacy always announces every time he shows up in the chat.
Mm-hmm. Like, he needs to let the people know, okay? He has entered the chat.
I picture him like pushing double doors wide open and keeping his hands in the air for an extended period of time as he says it. He's like, Legacy has entered the chat, ladies and gentlemen.
And everyone's just like
and then
drinking.
He never
like,
says anything.
everyone's
just... the record stops. It's like,
mm-hmm.
The music stops. Everyone looks at him. He's doing like finger guns at people. He tips his hat. Walks up to the bartender. This is all in a saloon, an old school cowboy bar.
Yeah. That's what I was picturing as well.
Yeah. We don't even gotta say it. You guys know. The bartender spit shining the shot glass, which is disgusting. I don't know why they did that.
Why did they do that? What is that?
Yeah. Like, hey, bartender, can you spit in my cup and then pour my liquor in it?
Oh god.
That's how the plague started.
That's how the plague. That's how Corona started right there.
That's how you get scurvy.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's how Corona started.
Mm-hmm. What's wrong with you, Texas? Come on, like.
Yeah. Texas. Something's wrong with Texas.
Are there still saloons in Texas?
Absolutely not. Not at all.
Okay. All right. In my mind, that's all there is. It's a desert.
There's actually no deserts really. There's only desert like towards Mexico and El Paso.
It's a big desert. Everyone's got their 10-gallon hats. They're riding
Everyone's
horses.
Riding horses. Yeah. That's the biggest thing people always say from out of state or out of the country. They're like, you guys don't ride horses around? I'm like, holy shit, no. I live in like the most suburban place ever. There's like a gas station 5 feet from me, an emergency room, and a CVS, and a Chicken Express, and a liquor store. I could walk to all of those right now and be back before this game ends.
You guys will save so much money because you just ride horses everywhere. You don't have to like pay for gas or anything.
Horses are expensive to keep up.
Yeah?
Yeah, you got to feed them a lot of hay. You got to clean their hooves. You got to have them taken care of. You got to have somewhere to store them. But people do. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen people just riding horses down the street. It's a little weird, but it's not like, oh my god, horses. It's kind of common. But yeah, no deserts, no saloons, unfortunately. Just a lot of open roads, and everyone has guns.
It's the Wild West, and speaking of the Wild West, we're here on Pillars of Gold, and Pacomike, he is going for this Glaive Adept opening. We saw him do this yesterday against Jim. We'll see how he does here against Paco.
This map kind of looks like the Wild West.
Yeah. Dwarfism!
It's a Mexican standoff now. Why is he trying to micro? That's kind of BM.
Oh my god.
He's like, oh, you're about to kill my War Prison? Let me pick up 2 Adepts. And he actually saved 2 Adepts that were about to die.
Yeah.
It's an absolute madman.
Oh my god, I don't know if you noticed, but in that last moment, Cham actually pulled back with his queens. Like, one more volley and it would have gone down.
Those players are really scared of that overkill. You always overkill, you always double tap. Oh, he's going to complete the shade. He's going to get a lot of workers here.
Oh.
And Cham pulled the wrong direction. Is Game Heart not on?
I mean, I don't think Pacomike actually targeted the workers. Yeah, only 1 worker is dying.
Oh, he didn't. He only killed 1 worker.
Yeah.
He's only killed 1 worker with this.
He was on A move, so they just targeted the queens and the roaches instead.
Oh, now 12, 14 went down. Where does the 16... Where did they all go down at? Just in that one push?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like,
we just got a whole mineral line just like that?
Yo, Adepts don't play, alright? Like, when they get into mineral line, they just kill everything.
Yeah. That's terrible. That was a massacre. Jesus.
That's what I
They
mean.
sneak
like,
in. They don't say anything. They just go in there and they get you.
Yeah, yeah. They're the opposite of Elegacy. They don't announce when they come in, and
yeah.
And that's the thing, like,
and,
it didn't matter.
So many roaches
that,
here.
Yeah, like, it didn't matter that Cham had all these roaches. They just couldn't keep up with the Adepts. So the Adepts got a lot of worker kills. They're equal on workers, but now Cham, he's ready to counterattack. Is he there? No, I guess not. Ah, he's done.
Maybe. Yeah. He saw 2 Immortals. He's like, no thanks.
Yeah, that's too much.
Chat's on to me.
There's probably more people riding horses down the road in PA. Is that Pennsylvania? What's PA? What's...
I think it's Pittsburgh. I don't know.
Pittsburgh?
This is a question for Dark.
Darking, what's PA? What state is that? Is that even a state?
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia?
Mm-hmm.
Why isn't that PH?
America's weird. Everything's like not just the first 2 letters. It's usually like the first letter and then like the second to last letter, something weird.
Okay. I don't know where Philadelphia is. I couldn't.
Oh, it is Pennsylvania. Is it Philadelphia? I don't know. Or is it Pittsburgh?
I like how you're really on Pittsburgh. You really want that
Pennsylvania.
Alright, here we go. And Pacomike, he's pushing across the map. He has 4 Immortals and a decent amount of sentries. It doesn't look like there's... Oh no, there's a decent amount of Ravagers for the force fields.
Yeah, I think he got it down pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, Pacomike, he's trading fairly well. He still has a little bit more energy for force field. Only 3 sentries left, though. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, jeez. It's like crack to me when I see a War Prism sieged up and I have Ravagers. My number 1 goal is to shoot 3 of those Ravagers right in there, no matter what the cost.
It wouldn't even take 3 because it has such low health, right? It'd be like 2 shots.
Nah, but you shoot 3 at it to make sure. Good recall. He saves all the Immortals, and he does. What a save. Chat's on me. I know a bit about horses. I've ridden a couple horses in my day. But not down the street.
I'm a horse expert, if you will. I've ridden a horse or 2. Everything about it.
I've ridden a horse or 2, so I'm definitely an expert. That's all you need in Texas. Being born in Texas gives you the clarification, the clearance to be a horse expert by birth. It's a birthright here.
Do you need a license to ride a horse?
No, not at all. You just need some huevos.
Is that not legal then? Like, all right. So you got people driving on the street, right? Like on the road, and then you've got like a 12-year-old like galloping down like with a horse. Like, is that legal? Like, is that?
Yeah, it's totally. Well, I don't know if 12-year-old. Actually, I should look into that. I'm sure there's laws about that. We're gonna learn something else here very soon. But yeah. I mean, I've seen people riding horses down. The police might stop you because you look like a child unattended. I think there's probably a law against a child being unattended in the streets. But for the most part, like any adult, for sure can just ride a horse down the street. Not in the street though, blocking traffic, but you get a sidewalk.
Wait, so 12-year-olds?
Or you can be like on the side of the street.
So a 12-year-old could be pulled over by a cop if he's alone?
It happened to me.
Okay.
So yes, I guess. Maybe it was an unwarranted stop and I should report it. But I don't know. I wasn't on a horse though.
Okay.
I was on a skateboard.
Do you license to ride a skateboard?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely licensed by Tony Hawk.
And honestly, Paco's, he's actually doing pretty good. Like, we haven't been mentioning it much, but
yeah.
like, he's got like, oh god, he's taking a couple of biles to the face, but like, as all this is happening, like, there are depths and they've been killing drones the entire time.
Yeah, he's, you know, I think I called it 2-1. But there are lurkers here, so Cham should be able to clear this up eventually. But he lost quite a few bases. But honestly, he droned up so ridiculously, he's still sitting on 82 workers after losing 22.
Oh my god, and Cham even sends a force to, you know, counterattack and deal with the armor and forces a recall as well.
And one disruptor can't kill this here lurker.
Yeah, but at the same time,
he's still doing damage though.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
That is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, this is a good matchup. This is becoming pretty nice here.
Yeah. I'm a little bit concerned because it doesn't... Okay, no, there is vision here, so the lurker will be taken care of. So Pacomike, he defends. Meanwhile, the adepts are still here. There's still a single adept in the main base of Cham. 47 drones have gone down.
And he's still in the lead with 70.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's absolutely wild. What is this madman up to here? And by madman, I don't know who I'm calling a madman. They're both madmen. This is like if you just put two crazy people straight out of like the crazy nut house and just threw them into a game. They're both absolutely disgusting. But we see the transition coming from Pacomike. He's barely getting Zealot legs now. But the lurkers are here and they're in high numbers.
Oh yeah, there's so many lurkers here. It's gonna be so difficult to push in when your only AoE is 2 disruptors. That's all you got. And as all this is happening, Cham, he's sending a large force here to counterattack once again. And I mean,
also Pacomike in the main.
Yeah, Pacomike again, like this War Prism has done so much for him. It's been alive this entire game. It's still been on that low health, and the adepts, they get into the natural.
Oh, that's still the original one?
Yeah. It's still got that low
22
health.
workers just go down again?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
now
that's disgusting. Wow. 49, and now Pacomike has taken the worker lead and can go home and defend, and now it's on Cham. He's got to attack. He's got to make it happen right here.
Oh, and he's trying to make it happen again. This army is pretty strong, and recall is still on cooldown, so Pacomike can't go home.
Wow. He's not even moving his army. Oh god, there he goes. He was waiting for the slowpokes to catch up. Oh. He did recall his army. Oh, because there's also some units in the main? Natural, maybe? I don't know.
Interesting. He recalled his probes instead of his army, so he saved the probes that were here instead of going back home.
Smart, but I mean, this is just an all-out slugfest now. I mean, they're both pretty much on 2 bases as far as workers go. I don't know what the play is here for either player. Cham kind of held on here, though.
Yeah.
Kind of reestablishing, and he has a good army. But Pacomike has the lead now. He also has only 2 bases, one pretty much fully mined out. Good amount of stalkers, so I don't know who's winning here, Light.
Yeah, I mean, we're in a really weird position where the economy is really hurting for both players. I still think the army of Cham is a little bit better because of all the lurkers, but Cham, he has to be careful not to fight with half his army.
Yeah, I mean, both players really. They really gotta split up their armies just right so they don't lose it all.
Yeah, and it looks like Cham may have too much, like, because of the amount of lurkers. Like, he has all the attention of Pacomike here to the south, and the majority of his... Oh, no!
There's no vision here. Wow. Misclick. He has a lot of disruptors, though, so... Oh, he got him.
He did.
The third base also got killed or canceled again. I'm not sure, but yeah, lurkers are just too much.
Exactly. Like, he lost all his High Templar as well. Like, he keeps all his disruptors alive, so it's difficult to end it. But Cham, you said it, like, it's just such a slugfest.
Yeah, and now that Cham has all the upgrades for the lurkers, I think they outrange the disruptors. So really, there's not much that Pacomike can do about these lurkers here.
Exactly.
Which I feel is a little broken. They need more things for lurkers, but don't let Blizzard know I said that.
Cham is like on 1 base economy right now. Like, he has like half a base mining, the rest is long distance mining. Like, he just can't afford to keep up. And Cham, he has too much. He's pulling him apart.
Yeah, he's about to take out the last mining base. Everything else is mined out. Probes are going down. Workers are going down. He's about to get sandwiched here. His reinforcements can't come from the main due to the lurkers here, and that is GG. Cham pulled it off in a very awkward, dirty street fight, slugfest type of way.
Beautiful.
I wish I would have checked how many drones were killed.
We can find out.
Can we? Do we have the technology?
Have the technology. Cham created 199 drones.
Jesus Christ. That's ridiculous. How does that even... How does one have the economy for that?
And Ducklings just messaged me, PA is Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I think someone in the chat said that earlier. I'm sure Ducking had to look it up, though. He didn't know off the top of his head. What's the capital of Pennsylvania, Darking?
Do you know
Riddle
what that
me
is?
that.
Is it Pittsburgh? No. Is it?
Yeah, it is. Actually, yeah, it is. That's why I know PA. 'Cause Pittsburgh's Pennsylvania.
Is it?
Yeah. There's some rapper that always said he's from the PA, and then he would talk about Pittsburgh.
There we go. Look at that. We're learning.
And I just realized that I was saying Pittsburgh, but that's not a state. So I was right, but I was wrong. I wasn't wrong, but I wasn't right. You know.
God damn
it works. We figure it out. We got there.
Yeah. Yo, Detroit is right next to Canada.
Oh yeah, it's super cold in Detroit.
That's crazy.
You didn't know that?
No.
Well, I guess obviously not if that's interesting to you right now. Yeah. So speaking of Canada and Pittsburgh and all those crazy things, that has nothing to do with this player. He's from the other side of the U.S. border, opposite end, from Mexico, playing for Team Exxon. It's El Chamaco, El Campeón, El Chupacabra. I almost forgot that one. It is Cham.
And spawning in at the top right-hand corner of Everdream LE, we have the Mexican Protoss player representing Alpha X. He is Pacomike. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like in my mind, Detroit is like a city, you know, but it's like a rundown city. So I wouldn't expect like a rundown city to be next to Canada.
Canada, yeah, it is. It's not that rundown. Like, it has good parts, but there is a huge like abandoned house, like home crisis going on there.
Exactly. Like least as someone outside of the US, that's what I know Detroit for, is that like a bunch of people left and there's like a bunch of just like abandoned like property.
People are trying to buy up neighborhoods and fix them up and then resell them. It's not working. The whole thing. But I did look into the Texas thing, and yeah, they say Texas has no law against riding your horse on any given street.
There you go.
No laws at all, and unless it's a highway.
Wait, can you ride a horse on a highway?
No, you can't. Unless it's a highway, then you can't ride the horse.
Okay, so that makes sense because a highway is like, you know, it's got higher speeds, right? And a horse would just like jam up traffic. But what if you could somehow increase the speed of a horse?
Well, I mean, horses go pretty fast. Like if you have a really fast racehorse, those things go super fast. Have you ever been to a horse race?
No.
I wonder if that's an American thing or a Texas thing. Yeah, they have a horse track out here. You can go and just gamble on horses. Great.
Do you think racehorses, do you think they get like pre-workout?
That's illegal.
You can't do that. You can't.
Yeah. You can't give your horse performance enhancing substances before a big race.
Okay. Does pre-workout count? Is that a thing?
We would have to look into this. Are you thinking about getting a racehorse with me, right? We can give it pre-workout.
Maybe. We'll see. It depends. I mean, I'm being sold right now because apparently you don't need a license to ride a horse. So it's pretty good.
Yeah. I didn't know that. Now I might get me a horse. I feel like they should have like horse rentals somewhere where I can just rent a horse to ride around.
Yeah, right. And also, it's got 1 health.
It's got 1 health. What are the odds? How is that legal? That shouldn't be legal. I mean, if riding a horse is legal, I guess that can be legal. Let's see how many kills it gets from here. Wow.
That's crazy though, right? Like, because there's got to be like ranches of people who own a bunch of horses. You know, they can totally rent them out. Like, if you don't need a license, what's stopping you?
I think they rent them out, but only with for certain things. Like, they can't just rent anybody random a horse because you could break its leg and it'll die a painful, slow death. But you could definitely have like you know how you can get a petting zoo? You can get like horses for rent and they'll let you ride them. Horses are pretty common here.
Okay.
When I used to work in construction, one of my friends in the area had a ranch with horses, and they would let us go drink out there and ride horses all the time. It was great.
Oh, because you don't need a license to ride a horse, you can drink and
you're not drinking and driving. Now it is public intoxication if you're in public drunk, but it's better than a DUI. And you can drive drunk while you're on private property. So if you're on your own land, you could be wasted, shooting a gun, drinking a beer, and smoking a cigar because Texas.
Right, exactly.
Yep. It's a great state. and we have our own anthem as well. Did you know that, Darking? Does every state have their own anthem? I don't know, but we do.
Texas has its own anthem?
Yeah, we got anthems, we got songs, we got it all.
Does every
state... you know what it is? It's actually pretty sick, like not in a good way. You know, I don't know if you know this, or if they still do it, but they used to make us do the Pledge of Allegiance in school where we have to it's like a saying to the flag, which is really weird. And they have a Texas one that we also have to do.
Right, because
I'm not gonna do it. I haven't done it since middle school, but we got our own Texas pledge.
Okay. Interesting. You don't learn about the states and about how politics works, but you know what? You learn the Pledge of Allegiance to the Texan flag.
Yeah. That would be my intro song if I was playing StarCraft. But the Resident Enclave Adepts are back in full force, and followed up by Void Rays. Cham has a super oversaturated. He's not pulling the workers. Pacomike is not actually target firing them down. Now he kind of is. He's going to complete the shade and get more. There's nothing here. You can get... Oh, my God.
Yeah, he's getting a decent amount of workers, but nowhere near as much as he did in game 1. Cham should be able to clean this up, but oh, my God, more workers are going down.
Yeah, and And then that was your factual. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Exactly. Oh my god. He actually recalled the Void Ray. Interesting.
from the high ground. I don't know if it was visible there.
Yeah. I mean, he needs it at home to defend because here we go. Cham is going with the counterattack, even pulling a single boy here, sent the other two home. And
Let's send all three of them home.
Yeah, and there's no immortals. There's one on the way, but oh no, okay, never mind.
Cham's always like, should I? And he accidentally put all these drones over here. That's a scouting drone.
Flap his wings.
He's just looking for a horse. I heard you guys got horses over here.
Don't kill him, Paco. Let him live.
Let him live.
He's done nothing.
Got to be against the Geneva Convention somehow.
Exactly. He's like a civilian, you know. He's just chilling.
Yeah. He's literally just trying to get to work. He took a wrong turn. It happens to the best of us. Oh, that's gonna go down for sure.
Oh my god. I mean, to be fair, I don't know if Cham necessarily needs it, but yeah, it was nice sniping off the spawning pool.
I'm sure there's something he could have built the spawning pool. He can't get a Baneling Nest now.
True.
Or a Lurker Den. Can you get a Lurker Den if you have the Hydralisk?
I think.
And the layer?
I think you only need the Hydra Den. I'm not too sure.
That's an interesting question I've never had to ask.
Oh, nice. And there aren't too many Hydras here, so the Voidra's actually getting some free damage on the Roaches.
And I think these Roaches are slow, because even on creep, they're moving slow.
Oh, yeah. Roach Speed's still on the way.
That's so interesting. I wonder, like, you need the spawning pool to get a Hydralisk Den, but do you need the spawning pool to get the Lurker Den? I don't know. There's a doctor in the chat. Let us know. Okay, Pacomike's got a good army here.
Yeah, he was able to transition fairly well out of the Glaive Adepts. Like, he was able to survive the counterattack that never happened. The drone is still there, by the way.
Cham had to have seen it and just completely ignored it.
Yeah. He's like, you know what? It's already there. Just stick around. You know, scout for me.
Yeah, I'll see if they go for another base in that direction.
Yo, what a big brain move! Because the drone is here, you can all army hockey and like the scout will still stay there.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. You can all army now, and you'll still have the scout. Maybe he just needed to go for a walk. He needed a break. He needed a break from work. Don't we all need a break from work sometimes?
Yeah.
Stroh's just taking 5. Ooh, the corrosive bile. It wasn't enough to get one, but there's so many Hydras.
Ooh.
I like this little composition. There's enough like roaches and corrosive biles here with the Ravagers to do some damage.
Yeah, definitely. And Pacomike, his main army finally came to support the Void Rays, so he's able to push away the Hydras, and even picks off a couple of Hydras here and there. This is like nice value getting from Pacomike, and at the same time he was trying to harass with these Stalkers, but they all get cleaned up. Warface must be careful not to get sniped as well.
Yeah. And yeah, Cham got everything except the kitchen sink thrown in this composition.
Yeah, I'm actually
Ling, Hydra, Lurker, Roach, Ravager.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the Lurkers to be morphed in, because he's had the Lurker Den for a while, but still no Lurkers have been made. He's just been focusing on the Roach, Hydra, Ling.
I think he's waiting for Hydra to finish. They're really vulnerable until you start, at least get close to the late game upgrades.
Yeah.
Or the high tech upgrades. Oh no! The blink! Wow, that was a good corrosive bile.
Oh no! What happened to the drone?
Yeah, what happened to the drone?
What?
I'll rewind it after this. I need to know his story.
Did he escape? Did he die? I don't think he died. Maybe.
Nah, he had to have died.
No.
Poor feller.
F's in the chat.
F's in the chat. Oh, there's your Lurkers.
Oh, there we
He does
go.
not want to get caught going through that choke, but he also doesn't want to get caught at the bottom of this ramp. Nice. I don't know how he plays this so well. The way he split his army made no sense to me, but in the end, it made sense.
Made
Like he took
perfect
some of the
sense.
army up. He took like a little fight, and then his army split to get out of there. Kind of forced him to force field off the ramp. I don't know if that's what he was going for, but it worked good. Cham's got the creep all the way over here. No! Only 2 lurkers for a bunch of disruptor shots. Not bad.
Yeah.
Cham's creep is impeccable this game. Oh no.
Yo, the DT squad, they're here, they're sneaking in, and there's no spore here in the natural. There's no spore in the main either, so no detection whatsoever. A lot of damage could be done here.
Lurker den. Go for the lurker den. There's 1 spore right there in between. Oh man.
He's
What a waste.
He's not
It's
focusing.
an absolute waste. Yeah, he's not. He wasn't paying attention. That could have done a lot more damage, but there is a couple in the natural that took out 18 workers, so that's cool.
Oh yeah. It looks like there is detection. Here we go. The Overseer has returned, so the hatchery doesn't go down, but 18 drones do. And now we're even.
What an interesting. This is such a slugfest. Like, we expect Cham to win here, but he's really making Cham try for this win.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, that's what we know Pacomike for. Like, he doesn't roll over and just die unless he gets cheesed. So, yeah, he's doing fairly well here against Cham.
Yeah, it's crazy. Cham, I'm really seeing him like get pulled apart here. Normally, he doesn't lose that many workers. I don't think in his mind he's like, let me sacrifice these workers so I can do some counter damage. He's just genuinely losing a lot of workers.
Yeah, he's playing like TY, where TY, he overmakes workers because he knows he's gonna end up losing them. So, like, even though Cham is losing a bunch of workers, like, economically, like, he's still okay.
Yeah. But is he, though?
That's the question. Uh-oh, Storm's not done. 5 more seconds. Go.
He's got a recall. He's also going for the counterattack. Oh, he got 1 storm off, and that's it. Lurkers are here. No vision. Oh, if he takes out... Oh, he missed. If he would have taken out all those lurkers, he could have done game-ending damage.
Oh my god, he's still getting a lot of lurkers though with those disruptor hits. So regardless, he is trading fairly well. There's only 5 lurkers left. Has to be careful going. And here are the Vipers.
I don't think Vipers popped it. Oh no!
What are you doing? God, I'm gonna get down.
Jesus, and that might be how Pacomike takes a game off of Cham.
Yeah. Like, what does Cham have? He has a handful of lurkers. What, 3, 4, 5 lurkers left? And this
He's
detection
pulling the
as well.
boys. So everything is gonna go down here for Pacomike, but I think the damage is worth it. He just has to, maybe not. He just has to defend back at home now.
Yeah, it's hard to say because so Pacomike, he did lose his newest base, but he has a fresh base to the bottom right, and he's sending all his drones there. But Cham, he's going for the counterattack. He still has a couple of lurkers, and there's no more AoE. Like, there's no more High Templar for Storm. There's no disruptors.
Yeah, I don't quite know what he's gonna do here. What does he have planned? He has his finger ready on that G key.
Oh my god, yeah, Cham, he just has too much.
And now I will investigate.
Now, let's look into that drone.
Cham selects it a couple times. Alright, I got the game in super fast forward following the drone. Was that game 1 or 2? That was 2. Cham
that was game
takes
2. Yeah, that was game 2.
Cham makes it to the finals. That thing stayed there until the 10-minute mark. This is a 15-minute game. Oh, he got killed by Void Rays walking by.
No.
2 Void Rays literally just like saw him and like just knocked him over and pushed him in a ditch. He was just sitting there minding his business. The 2 Void Rays swoop on by. They're going somewhere else. They were on their way somewhere else and they spot him and it was like zap, 1 little zap, and it's all she wrote. Poor guy. He never had a chance. Yeah, he could have at least fought back against the ground army, but these things just came out of the sky and zapped him.
Poor thing. Poor thing. He deserved better.
Rip to Jimothy.
Also, Darking messaged me.
No, I'm tired of Darking's messages. Blocking.
Pittsburgh is not the capital of Pennsylvania.
I am done here.
It's just a city. It's not the capital.
Yeah, that's what they want you to think.
Oh god. Apparently the capital is Harrisburg.
Who the hell knows that? Okay, Darking's not casting. You can look these things up. I cannot. I'm just spitballing here to buy time, okay?
Oh god.
Yeah, but interesting. I think we're all learning here.
We are.
Did you block him?
Did I block?